Hello guys.
Halo, halo.
Hello.
Hello,
Okay, thank you for the chance that given to me. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Alawardha Septiana Sugiarto, and here my team. I'm welcome to introduce you guys.
my name is Anjas Briantama Putra.
My name Aditya
Next.
Ferdiansyah.
Okay, next.
My name is Ismianzah.
Next.
My name
Next.
Allifia Puspita.
Okay, next.
My name is Abtriyani Sipahutar.
Okay, now we are going to discuss about the plantation response to the RUU. So we realized that not everyone know and wondered how the estate respond to the RUU. And this interesting discussion is set against the backdrop of our concerns on omnibus law that fires anger for Indonesians, especially workers and students. The rapid preparation of suspicion in the citizen element, even the final pace towards legalization, is done when pandemic occurs. Is not easy to get information on the article, and it is not easy to clear up the problem of copyright law. Um, the word copyright RUU was discussed through 64 meetings from April 20 to October 3rd, 2020. RUU Cipta Kerja consists of 15 chapters and 174 articles. Even still, many fractions in the market is worse in the ratification of the RUU. There is a rejection of two factions. The public began to ask what is behind the process of lightning omnibus law ratification and what impact the counter lightning omnibus law ratification. The counter pros themselves began to grow in Indonesia. With this, let's keep discussing it. Um, what do you think of this problem, guys? Please give me your argument.
My argument yang saya baca dari artikel, Mr. Mr. Jokowi expressed his view, said that the world regulate from the business side so that the Indonesia economy become one of the forward economic power in 2030 to 2035. So, in my opinion, the purpose of this work copyright bill is to regulate policies that hinder investment in Indonesia, and the community will benefit from this bill in the long run. In my opinion, the community must be patient because in a policy there are steps that must be passed through the process, because the count is also not at 2 weeks. The month of deity is even possible annual. The meaning, in the short term, this bill has not had any impact, but in the medium and long term, I think it will have positive effect and implication. Thank you.
Okay, next. Which of you was the cons of this problem, guys? Please give me your argument. Next.
Uh, uh, excuse me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, as a friend, describe it like that. It does have a gut impact, but three is a look of dialogues between Max and the community during the drafting process of the bill. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Next, which of your argument? Please give me your argument, guys. Next.
Hmm, what was the basis for the rejection of RUU, specifically Omnibus Law, due to this school point? Meanwhile, in my opinion, the work creation, creation bill should have a positive impact because it aimed to improve Indonesian regulation which are currently in minus.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your attention. Next, guys, siapa yang ingin menyampaikan pendapatnya lagi?
Okay, the contents of the RUU. We don't know. One to read 1028. We cannot. I think we have to understand very well the situation in Indonesia, which is currently in a negative period. The government wants Indonesia to be able to pursue target with the Omnibus Law. Thank you.
Oke, thank you. Yang lain gimana? Ada yang ingin menyampaikan pendapatnya?
Aku mau menyampaikan pendapatku. I still ask question. Why can our brother do things like that? Outside of what we want, in fact, I think doing honesty thing when we take action on the street can cause negative things, so as they make to public fasilitas gitu.
Oke, thank you. Ada yang ingin menyanggah mungkin atau memberi pendapat yang lain?
Excuse me.
Oke.
Uh, the public facilities were remixed because it needed renovation. Vehicle record funds in that case. Three could be misappropriation of funds in the name of renovation funds, but the funds were used privately. Thank you.
Oke, thank you.
Okay.
Yang lain gimana?
Okay, just look at the execution of the ratification of the bill. Isn't it according with the government ways? In my opinion, simplifying payment for PT is wrong and fatal this to practice. Explicitly for the local informant, because by marketing it is easy for them. The gap between entrepreneur and shareholder in company will at will. Dispute can occurs in PT Getter in entrepreneur from various layers. However, the reality in the field, especially in my area, dispute is owned shareholder whose level are well off and conglomerate support the company so that social overlap for the community appears. Thank you.
Oke, thank you. Ada yang ingin menyampaikan lagi?
Okay, excuse me. The job creation bill contains articles that can threaten the right of everyone to obtain fair and decent working conditions and are against the principle of non-retrogression in international law. These articles have the potential to cause human rights violations because they will provide more space for companies and corporations to exploit labor. If passed, this bill could endanger workers' rights. Thank you.
Oke, thank you. Okay, sorry guys, there's a little problem with our Zoom. Let's continue the discussion. Um, how do you think, Abtriyani?
Okay, I will give you some statement about yesterday rally. After yesterday demonstration, there is mass unrest in the capital of Jakarta. Public facility was damaged by rampage during demo. There are about 46 bus stops that were asset of burned down government. Total losses of around 65 billion, according to the Indonesian University Intelligence Analyst Mr. Stanislaus Rianta. The uproar over protesters caused by the spread of hoax, while they
Oke, wait for it to finish saja. Kita tunggu sampai selesai.
kan tadi ada ajan, saya ulangi lagi ya.
Oke,
I will give you
silakan.
some statement about yesterday rally. After yesterday demonstration, there is mass unrest in the capital of Jakarta. Public facility was damaged by rampage during demo. There are about 46 bus stops that were asset of burned down government. Total losses of around 65 billion, according to the Indonesian University intelligence analyst Mr. Stanislaus Rianta. The uproar over protesters caused by the spread of hoax, while they accept the hoax of count for their beliefs. This finally triggers them to go down the road. Because violence is shown to destroy public facilities and used for against police officers, we have around in the field. So we have the will to do violence. The statement of the Erlangga economy implies that some intellectual actors were behind the demonstration. Mr. Stanislaus thought that there was evidence of provocation that conditioned the mass of action. It based the informed law enforcement official immediately for processing. Okay, that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, okay, guys. The discussion this time has finished. From our discussion, I can conclude the RUU Cipta Kerja aim positively still reaps the pros and cons among Indonesians. We as students must be aware of our current situations in order to avoid problems and hoax spread. Even we must start by reading and understanding the impact of the actions. Various considerations should remain in mind. Our actions also affect Indonesia in the future. Thus, we must create a conscious movement. Okay, thank you very much for our participation, guys. Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
goodbye. Thank
Okay.
you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
See you again.
Warga.
See you again.
Okay.